All right. Welcome to Pajama Night, Curse of Strahd. We're all wearing our onesies. Hopefully you're cuddled up and you've got a nice bottle of wine or a cup of coffee, hot cocoa, tea, goblet of blood, whatever your preference of liquid is.
Maybe they're at the watering hole.
And we're ready to go. We left off last session as our group of adventurers arrived in Valakki and
already getting into shit.
Made a beeline for the Blue Water Inn. The Blue Water Inn, that's the name of the inn. The infamous Blue Water Inn, which happens to be in the center of town, so they did pass through some things. But they met... Sorry. I need the map.
Picked up a guy who then shattered into a fucking million pieces.
Oh, man.
Yes, there was an interesting NPC that they met.
Goblet.
And then they made a beeline. And we're going to start as they enter this double-decker, this two-story inn. Tavern? Inn? Blue Water Inn, yeah. It's a...
Nightclub?
Wait.
Sticks going?
Yeah.
Yes. This group is the best. Anyway, we get into
Dance club in the onesies.
We get into the tavern, and as you open up the door, you are greeted by several individuals who seem to be coming out of the tavern. As you're opening the door to go into the tavern, they're kind of stumbling, making their way out of the tavern, and they just kind of look at you all with weird looks because the lights flicker.
Nope, you just blinked.
For really long.
And they look at you with like this odd and they just kind of stumble past you out the door.
Echo just waves.
One of them attempts to wave, and it's very...
They have what is called the good shit, and I'm going in there, and he just...
Yeah, as you go...
What they're having!
I'll grab one of the casks of wine and bring it in with me.
Because you have a 27 strength.
Yeah, your belt of giant strength here. Pick that up and...
I'm getting grown to being the woman in the situation here. I like the reversal of roles. I just do whatever the fuck I want.
Honey, get the wine. I'm going to go drink.
Eyvin would make a great house husband, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
He knows how to cook.
He likes chores. He knows how to cook. He compliments you. He tells you about your skincare regimen.
He's a good husband.
Why do you... Oh, that brings it back. Why do you care about my skin?
I know, you made me blush legit. I was like, oh shit, she got me. I don't know.
But yeah, there are several people scattered out across the tavern. There's 5 or 6 tables, and there are people at all the tables. And there is a bar, and there are some open stools. There's one individual at the far end of the bar who just seems to be nursing a wine glass. And he's just kind of kept to himself. And there's an individual at the bar who's got some long, dusty hair. It looks well kept, like he brushes it daily and uses some kind of product to keep it silky smooth. He's got some really nice trimmed eyebrows, well-defined jawline, and he is wearing a tavern outfit, like the little, what are those called? The pirate blouses? He's wearing one of those. And he's got an apron, and it says, "Kiss the cook."
Blush.
But he is currently pouring a couple drinks in glasses.
I walk up to the bar and go, delivery.
Yes.
He stops what he's doing, and he looks up, and he sees you with the casks on your shoulder. Oh!
And I would like some, what they were having, who were here the moments before they came in through the door.
The grape mash, yes. Very well. And he pours a glass and he hands it to you. You can set those down over here, please.
I follow him and set them down.
I chug.
Thank you. You took 3.
Oh, okay, I'll go get the next one.
Okay.
Echo is just looking around the tavern.
Oh.
Yeah. And what's Rikki doing?
I think I'm tagging after Shilo.
Okay.
I'll help with a third cask. Sticking like glue.
All right. So you two go out and back out to the cart and lift up the cask and start to bring it back. Eyvin, as you chug, it's a very sweet wine. It doesn't taste stale or horrible, but it has this kind of spicy bite to it. Almost like he's been soaking chilies in it or something. It's a fruity wine, and then it's got this like spicy kick to it.
Poison! This is how strong
Surprise!
gets us.
Hold on, I have an
they're
emotion
just
die.
drunkards.
I have an emotion die. Hold on a second. He likes it, apparently.
So yeah, it's you drink that and you chug it, and you start to kind of get a feel of like feeling a little buzz, like you're starting to feel it after the first drink already.
Ooh.
Echo, as you're looking around, the tavern seems to be occupied by mostly Barovians, humanoid, humans with the gray ashen skin, and they're just kind of chit-chatting. It seems to be kind of a get-together. As you noticed, when you got here in Valakki, it was kind of becoming evening, and then you made it to the tavern, so it's probably starting to be populated, prime time, tavern time, so...
The guy who's all alone down at the end of the bar, does he have anything particular about him?
You can't really see a lot of his features as he's kind of hunched up over his wine and just kind of sipping at it, but you can see out of this white hair that kind of flows down, there's some little elven ears that stick out past them.
Mm-hmm.
And he seems to be wearing a pretty nice outfit. As you look around the tavern, you notice most people are wearing commoners' clothes, and this individual has a very nice, almost regal or royal robe type thing.
Interesting. Everyone else is occupied doing stuff. I want to just kind of walk a little closer.
Okay.
Heck at him.
No!
Headbutt.
No!
Okay.
Echo is polite.
Echo, as you approach this individual, he seems to take no heed to your presence. He just seems to be sitting there, both hands on the wine glass, and he'll lift it up. So you can see that he kind of sips at it and then sets it back down.
He's one of those like drinking birds that just like dips into the water.
Is that Echo's job though?
We talked about this.
Oh, there'd be in a lot of those.
Echo is going to sit next to him.
Okay. As you sit down next to him, you can kind of get a little bit more vivid...
I can keep my face forward and like look through the side because
your
of the
peripheral.
way your vision is, yeah.
And as you're able to kind of get a better look, he's got this really stern-looking face. You can see a very defined jawline and a little goatee that seems to be well trimmed. And he's got these really dark eyes. They almost seem like they're sunken in, and then there's, whether they're like dark brown or there's no... what's the white part of your eye called?
Sclera.
Sclera. They're like almost like there's no sclera. It's all dark. His skin does appear to be slightly more colored than the Ashen Barovians. He seems to have almost a purple tint to his skin. It's very slight and subtle. It's not like purple skin, but there's a purple tint to the gray in his skin.
Echo is interested. Echo is confused. Hello?
And as he's reaching down and bringing the glass up to his face, you say hello, and he stops and he freezes. And you can't really see a whole lot. He kind of keeps his face down, and you just see the side profile. And Good evening, Echo.
No! No! What the fuck?
Then he sips.
What about it?
Get away
What
from
about it?
Get away!
Listen,
To the strong
listen,
tiefling.
listen.
Y'all, I'm not like
great.
hiding or anything. Y'all can see I'm talking to somebody.
At this point,
I'm not hard to find.
you two, Rikki and Shilo, you come back in with the other cask, and you can see the Kenku sitting next to this individual.
Who's now?
Feathers up, and the bartender has stopped what he's doing and is just kind of staring in that direction with a very worried look on his face. Eyvin, you're kind of
You're muted.
over.
What are you doing?
Eyvin's flapping like a bird.
I'm Echo now.
Bird. Yeah.
I feel so good. This is really good stuff. This is so good. I want some more of this stuff. This is so good. We should be drinking so much of this.
Yes, would you like another glass?
Yes!
I quickly put down the cask and go over to Echo when I see her all floofed up.
Okay. As you approach, you can see the same thing. This gentleman is wearing a very regal robe, and he's got the white hair. Elf ears are kind of sticking out, and he's just sitting there kind of hunched over, and he, every once in a while, every about minute or so, he'll pick up the glass and set it back down.
Who are you?
Oh. I
am Rahadin. Oh shit! my wine just fell. Oh, fuck.
Oh no!
Give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Okay, let me
Panic dance.
fangirl real quick. That's fine.
Panic
Go do that.
dance! Panic dance!
No, I'm not panicking. I love Rahadin.
No, I'm panicking because of the wine.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, as a player, I have zero reason to love Rahadin. But as a DM, I love Rahadin. Yay!
I don't know who this is.
Fucking nerd.
I'm a nerd.
You nerd.
I'm a nerd.
Nerd!
Nerd.
Okay, we can
I'm a
continue.
nerd.
I can clean this up while I'm listening.
Okay.
Concerned.
Didn't get on anything important.
No, just the cat.
No,
Too imaginative joke.
it did not get on anything important.
Just the cat.
Just the table.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
The most important thing is I gotta pour another.
That is important.
The thing is, I need more wine.
So Shiloh, you walked up behind me, right?
Yeah, and when I saw you go,
And Rikki, you're also behind, so you would have heard that as well.
Yep.
I don't know that. I don't really know that name either. Actually, I don't think Echo's heard that name at all. So Echo just kind of glances back at.
If you're glancing back, I need you to make a perception check.
Okay.
yeah, do it.
Okay.
Also, Shilo, you're standing in front of Rikki. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yes.
Okay, then never mind.
I keep forgetting that
Why?
I only have. I got an 18.
Okay. You'll notice the reaction that Rikki has. So, Rikki, if you want to describe your reaction.
This is real. I wasn't prepared for you to hit me so hard and fast. Oh.
Oh.
Just not in a weird way.
What? What's happening?
What?
Very, very pale. Very takes a big step back at the mention of the name.
Pale and Barovia, what's wrong with you?
Echo looks back at Rahadin. Nice to meet you.
I assure you the pleasure is all mine.
How
He's such a creep.
know my name?
I go around the other side and I'm looking at him the way he's not looking.
Okay. He's kind of focused in. He's not looking outwards. He's just looking straight at his wine down at the top countertop. So you're able to kind of come around and see, and you instantly recognize this individual.
So he looks drowish to me, right? The white hair, the blacked out eyes, purple skin. Interesting. Okay.
And he answers, he says, If Strahd knows who you are, then I know who you are. And I have dealings with some of you. He takes another sip.
Echo slides as awkwardly as they do off of the bar stool. Not walking away, but just like, take a step back real quick.
I will put my hands on your shoulder because I am there to help you.
Eyvin just like.
Yeah, Eyvin's up there not caring.
Eyvin has no idea. Rikki? You know Rahadin?
Yeah. Briefly, we've crossed paths. Why you're here?
I have been waiting for you to return for a long, long time, friend.
Backstory.
Here we are.
When he says that and Rikki's on the other side, I just look at them. I'm like, oh really?
Pop around Echo's shoulder.
It's more like looking around him to look at Rikki.
We're both just like...
Echo's just facing this guy, having a conversation with him, and the other two are just like around the corner.
You guys call me, and then like I was just turning around, and you two are just doing this weird thing, and he's just like
acting sus.
Everything seems fine here. No one's dead or on fire, so.
Yeah.
No one dead. Let's go.
Both say yet.
Yep, that's what they said.
You said that Echo.
Can't take you guys anywhere.
Echo was off the bar stool and like. All right, I will take that stool. So, what have you been doing here?
I have been serving my master, Lord Strahd, for a very long time and waiting for you.
Echo steps back again.
You're stepping into Shilo, and I just like wrap my arms around you to keep you safe.
Not what I intended on, but okay.
I said I was behind you. That's why.
I know. I was trying to put distance between myself and Rahadin.
We will both step back. Then I'm like, fuck this.
If y'all can't handle my faces, y'all better just pin Joe's face to the thing right now, cause it's about. Go ahead.
I love Rahadin so much.
I was ready. I wasn't looking for you.
Well, I find that quite hurtful after our previous relationship. He does, at this point, turn his head to look at you, and you can see an almost sinister smirk come across his face.
Everything that we knew was a lie. Everything that I knew was a lie. You served the monster.
Yes, I do now.
You'll just go to any lengths, won't you?
Whatever it takes. Couldn't you not say the same? You went to awfully great lengths to get rid of me.
That's different.
We were bonded, you and I. At one time, we were inseparable.
You betrayed me. You betrayed everyone. Selfish.
Betrayal is an awfully strong word. Perhaps I was selfish. But betrayal? No, I think it was you who betrayed me.
Our paths were very different.
Yes, well, as you can see, I have returned, and I am stronger than before.
We'll see. I've become stronger too.
Is that a challenge? It has been so long since I've been challenged.
Echo starts fidgeting.
Gives over a drink. I love challenges. Hi. Who's your new friend?
I just holding Eyvin back. I have one arm around my bird, one arm.
Yeah, you got one arm around the bird. The bird's starting to fidget.
Yeah,
Ivan's gonna go under her arm and offer her a drink. It is spicy sometimes.
I will take it. You are holding it to my mouth, and I just take a drink.
It is spicy at the end.
Ooh.
Guys, we're making a fool of ourselves in front of Rahadi.
Huh?
I don't know who this is.
Your friends are quite entertaining.
Kill me.
Yes, and that they're none of your business.
Everything here in Barovia is my business.
Why
you're
are we
doing
here then?
If it's your business, you're doing a really shitty job. This place is like covered with monsters and shit, and they're also.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
It's a DC 18.
Ivan for Barovia 2020. I'm doing a dex save, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a dex save.
get it, girl. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
16.
Oh, you
Not quite enough. So he kind of reaches his arm up and he does that monk palm thing where he just kind of hits your sternum and
God!
pushes, and you're kind of able to like grasp for a second, but then you feel your feet leave the ground and you are like flung across the room. I need you to roll a d6 of bludgeoning damage as you smack against the back wall.
That's fucking rude.
Oh, of course I do max damage.
Ooh. When he does this,
Ready.
Yes.
I grab him by like his fancy shirt
Uh-huh.
and shove him up against the bar.
I also grabbed his arm after he hit.
Okay, so Rikki, you grab him and shove him up, and now he's got his arm, and as he's kind of pinned up against the bar, you see a crack in his, like, stern, straight, sourpuss face, and he begins to smile.
Yes, Rahadin's a sourpuss.
Oh, what's so funny, huh?
It's been so long since I've been able to do this.
Oh no, did we just start a bar fight? Did we just start a really bad bar fight?
Riot.
Did we just start a really
A riot.
And as he kind of, you feel the pressure of him just kind of arching his back so that he is standing up straight. You feel that strength of just him standing up. I need everyone around here to roll a dexterity saving throw. Eyvin, you're already across the room, so you don't need to worry about it.
Thanks, Chief.
As a blue light begins to kind of emit from around him and starts to kind of pulse.
I'm going to use my portents on that to give myself. Where's my dex save?
It's the same DC, it's an 18, so.
Okay, yeah, it'll make it. It's like a dirty 20 if
Cool.
I do portents.
Dirty 20.
All right.
Echo's eyes flash as they foresee what's about to happen and say nope.
Rikki, what was your dex save?
13.
Okay.
Shit.
So, Rikki, you feel this force as this blue, like, aura that's around him just kind of pulsates out into a 360-degree, like, sphere and pushes. You feel that force. Rikki, you're thrown back into Eyvin as you collide. I need you to roll a d4 because Eyvin's softening your blow there.
I'm hard. I got muscle.
Is the bartender okay?
The bartender is ducked down under the
He knows
thing
better.
at this point.
Good.
Is
My pride
Rahadin
is
just
over there.
is Rahadin just Lucario? Like, it's making me think that right now.
That's a 4.
Okay, so you're going to take 4 bludgeoning damage as you're thrown back into Eyvin. And as the people in the bar kind of start to kind of look around, you hear, fight, fight, fight,
Damn it.
fight, fight, and they're kind of pounding on the table, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Fuck!
It's not my fault. I didn't do this. He was just looking for a reason to fight me. Or anyone, really.
Anyone.
I didn't do this. I take no responsibility over the actions of that person. I'm an innocent bystander.
What are you staring at? Oh, it's that bug. Okay. You get it. Eat it.
Get it.
It's the ghost in your house, obviously, Joe.
No, that's when they just stare off into space. She's looking in the corner where that bug is crawling around.
Oh boy.
All right. So, Shilo, what did you roll for initiative?
19.
19. All right. Echo, what'd you roll?
22.
22. All right. Eyvin, what'd you roll?
16.
16. All right.
Yeah, I don't know why that was.
And hey, Rikki,
14.
14. And we'll auto roll for a 15 for Rahadin. So Echo, you're gonna start, then Shilo, then Eyvin, then Rahadin, then Rikki. So Echo, you felt the force of that, but you were able to stand your ground, so you are now standing within melee range of this individual. What would you like to do?
We had a long rest, correct?
Yes, you did.
Okay, so I'm just gonna undo these two those spell slots real quick.
That is something I forgot to mention. We are retconning a little bit of the travel. You took a long rest and you camped out overnight, and then the mist kind of moved you forward to Valakki. So you're down to 11 days to get to your dinner date.
Oh,
or
11 days.
12
Oh,
days.
shit.
Sorry.
Okay, now we are at 12 days. Okay,
12
cool.
days.
I don't think I think he's gonna pass it. No, I had an idea. I would like to cast Web on him.
Okay, and that's a spell save of wisdom.
That is a Dex
Strength?
15
Dex.
save. However, I hope this works. I would like to use my portents to make his roll a 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You have 2 portents a day, right? So that's used up.
Correct. That's my second one. Yeah.
Okay. So he rolls a 5, and the webs begin to kind of wrap around him, and he is currently entangled.
Okay. And I don't think I have a bonus action because I'm not a rogue. I do have a move action though. I'm gonna back the fuck up.
Okay. The room itself is about 30 feet by 50 feet. It's 50 feet long and then 30 feet from the entrance to the bar.
I'm gonna get 15 feet away from him.
Okay. So you're backing up towards the towards Eyvin and Rikki there.
But I'm gonna have copies stay at the bar in case they need to help.
Gotcha.
So that's my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Shilo.
I also am gonna back up. Because I don't have the armor class to get hit by him. I can't remember. If I attack him, it does stuff to the web, right?
If you use a fire attack, yeah.
You could walk
Okay.
up and smack him in the face. Yeah, you'd be fine with that. That wouldn't affect the
I'm
webs.
sure he would be fine with that. Sure.
Wait till I
Yeah. I don't think he would be fine with that. He'd probably be like, oh, hell no.
I don't know.
But-
He's a drow. But I mean, what do I know? I just.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's a
I-
drow and he's
I-
wrapped. He's a drow and he's wrapped up in web.
I'm gonna, I'm not gonna move. I'm actually going to pull out my handy dandy longsword,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna hit him,
All right.
and it's gonna hurt
gonna-
him a lot.
She's gonna wreck it.
That is, what is that? Hold up. Damn, I rolled low. That's what it is. That's an 18 to hit.
Damn. Go get it, girl.
Well, that is his armor class, so...
Oh shit, we're
Hey.
in trouble.
Yeah! Yeah! This is bad, y'all! This is bad!
So that would be 17 points of damage because I'm using it two-handed. And then I'm gonna back up
All right.
away from his ass. Because I don't really need to get bitch slapped here in a bit, because I feel like it's coming.
Okay.
Yeah, just like, ha, and then ha ha ha.
And you said
back
11
away.
damage, right?
Shit, it went away.
There was-
17.
Yeah, I thought it was 17.
17. Okay.
Yeah,
Damage. All right.
makes me real sad because it's a plus 14 with that sword, and 18, so that means I rolled a 4.
Oof.
That's a bad roll.
That is a bad roll.
But at least you have that plus 14, right?
Yeah.
That helped.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So,
for my
do you have
strength.
any bonus actions?
I don't think so. Let me look. No.
Okay. That brings us to Eyvin. Eyvin, you have just been thrown across the room. Rikki has bounced off of you,
Boing.
and you are feeling a bit buzzed. You're still capable, but you are feeling a little...
I rolled my emotion die just for fun, and it's goofy, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, Rikki, as I will use my action to help them up, and is that a good person or a bad person? Are we fighting them for fun or for? Why does she have a sword? Oh, is this bad?
Very bad. I help him up and give him a little pat.
So-
Bad person.
All right, that's not good.
So what are you doing?
Well, that was I was helping Rikki up.
Rikki just kind of like
Is-
bounced
yeah.
into you, and then Rikki wasn't prone, so
Okay.
They were just kind of like-
I was prone. I was
yes,
prone.
you were prone,
And now I'm not prone.
and now you're not prone. That was your movement.
Okay, that's like I just want like.
I think it's like
15
half your movement, so you could
it's
Yeah.
15,
use your
yeah,
other
half
half
my
to get
Okay.
to them if you wanted to.
Am I close enough to? punch him?
If you used the rest of your movement, you could get it within melee range. Yes.
I'm gonna tackle him. I'm gonna grapple.
Okay. Roll a strength check. Well, actually, you can easily grapple because he's webbed up, so you don't need
Yeah.
to roll a strength check because he wouldn't get a roll against it.
Oh, that's right. No, that's right. He is all webbed up. All right, I'm just gonna punch him then.
Okay.
Like, can we see?
Yeah,
his head?
he's wrapped up from like right above the chest down
Oh, okay.
to like just above
Why
his
are you
shins.
attacking me and my friends?
What was your attack roll?
22.
Okay. And your damage?
5.
All right. So you connect right with his jaw, and bang, right there. You see him kind of take that, and he just turns his head and spits out a little bit of blood and smiles at you. Yes, good. More.
Ew.
Do you have any bonus actions?
Don't like that.
I'm gonna bonus action punch him again. That was it's a nat 20.
Nice.
Yes.
So you get your max damage plus your roll. So go ahead and do your damage.
Yeah, that's 10.
Okay.
Hey, like what is wrong with you? That was weird, right? That was a weird thing that happened.
That was a weird reaction, yeah.
Yeah, and the same thing, you come across on the other side, bang, and he just kind of looks up and he's got that smile on his face. And it is his turn, so I need
God.
everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh fuck.
DC 16.
Even me being 15 feet out and
Oh, I
Rikki
know.
being 15 feet out? Okay.
Oh, how close are we all together? Shoot.
Rikki, you're pretty far out, aren't you?
We're all within like,
30-ish feet.
yeah.
Uh,
Hang on. I give a +3 to everyone within.
Okay.
I would probably be closer to
Okay.
Rikki if, because I backed up, so I feel like I would be within 10 feet of Rikki.
Yeah. don't think I would be, but it's fine because I succeeded. Just barely. I got a 16.
You will notice, as you're making these rolls, you will notice everyone else in the bar, including from behind the bar, you hear this scream of, like, utter terror from all the people that are in the bar.
Yeah, this is bad. I got a 16 with Rikki's help there.
Okay, I'm going to say you passed that, because that was the DC. So you're going to take half.
It's an unnatural 20 for
Okay,
me.
so you're going to take half, because you pass. What was that from you, Shilo?
A 16.
Okay,
I passed.
you passed, so you're going to take half. Eyvin?
Oh no, my boy.
This makes sense. This tracks though, because you're right up on him.
10?
You're right up on him, punching him.
All right, hold on. I need to get 3d10s.
Oh, fuck!
Oh no! I think I know what this is.
Y'all die.
D10.
We all
okay.
just die.
I'm gonna be okay. I can take a hit. I can take a punch.
You're not getting punched though. You're getting magicked.
I mean, it's still like it's like a spiritual punch. And I mean, when he hit me the first time, my pride is all over there.
Not
and
too bad.
I picked it up.
Eyvin, you've lucked out here with these rolls. You're going to take 13 psychic damage.
Oh wow!
See, it was a spiritual punch. 13.
As
right?
a... Yep, and then everybody else will take half rounded down, so that'd be 6. Right? 12, yeah.
Yeah.
As the cacophony of screams and yells of thousands of people rings out in your head from all the people that Rahadin has killed in the past. Just kind of screaming out their last deathly thralls.
Oh my god, that's fucking hardcore. Fuck, dude.
And he smiles and says, "This is turning out to be a fantastic day."
The edgelord, dude.
He just hears the existential screams constantly. The internal screaming is Rahadin is the internal screaming meme.
Okay, so that brings us to Rikki. Rikki, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stand between him and the others, and I'm just gonna tell him that this ends now, and I'm gonna cast command.
Okay, he's got to roll
And tell
what?
him to grovel. It's Wisdom 14.
Okay. Wisdom.
Turning to wish I'd
D20.
save my fortunes. Although
Wisdom.
he's still red. So.
Which gives well, this is a wisdom, not a dexterity. 19. What's his wisdom? Plus 3. 20, 21, 20. So 22 for him.
Yep.
Yes, kill him.
And he is going to smirk and say, "You wish. There was a time I might have considered it. But that time is long gone, Rikki."
We have to have a conversation, Rikki.
Maybe not the time.
I know, not the time. Later.
Do you have any bonus actions?
Maybe. Let me see.
Oh,
Ew.
okay. Give me just a second here, because something has happened. Okay.
Why is my internet so slow?
Oh.
Oh.
What happened?
So, you all feel this, like, warm light kind of make you feel empowered, and you all now have advantage on your next attack or skill roll, thanks to Regina Rainier. And you find in your pocket, there's this, like, this weight that kind of just automatically, like, you feel this weight just, like, poof into existence, and as you kind of reach in, you're like, oh, that's a health potion. So you all get a health
Hey.
potion as well.
Nice.
Thank you guys.
Always use more health potions.
That will be very helpful. You will need it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast my spiritual weapon, and I'm gonna smack him with it,
Okay.
aka nom his head.
The plant emerges.
Seymour.
I'm so excited! It's this season. Oh my! 8.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. So the plant emerges, and as it's going to chomp down, it just kind of stops what it's doing. Almost as if it's being thwarted. You your spiritual energy being contested.
That's it. That's all I have.
Okay, that's going to bring us back up to Echo. Echo, what would you like to do?
I have advantage on an attack roll if I want to do that.
It's an advantage on an attack or skill, so.
Yeah, but I don't think a skill is going to help us in this point. Unless I just sit here and, like, percept him hardcore. I guess I will use Chromatic Orb at a 2nd level
Okay.
with advantage. Double 19s on the die.
Ooh, nice.
Damn.
Well, that's definitely going to hit, because that's going to...
Yeah,
it's been a good roll night for us, huh?
It's like a 26 to hit. And this is gonna be thunder damage.
Thunder, thunder, thunder. Don't mind me,
Lightning
guys.
and the thunder.
Yeah.
Oh man, could have rolled better. 13.
All right. 13 thunder damage. As the chromatic orb floats across and just splashes into his face, and as that happens, you can see the force of the thunder just kind of do that whole wind thing, flap his skin loose, and and that brings us to Shilo.
I have one question for you, Joe. Are any of his fingers exposed?
He's kind of wrapped up from his top of his shoulder down, and he was in a position where his arms are like straight down, so they're really not. They're covered by the web.
He's got ears.
Fine. I don't think I can put a ring on his ear.
Oh, what?
I have a ring that turns people into stone, man.
Oh, you're right.
Yo,
You do
are
have-
so fucking cutthroat.
You do have
Wow.
a longsword, and a longsword could cut through the webbing. So if you wanted to expose his fingers, you would be able to do so this
I
round.
regret getting her this.
You didn't give it to me.
A longsword?
Oh, the longsword, yes. Yeah, but I don't know if I could put the ring on his finger after I cut it. Would you allow me to do it all in one act?
No, the cutting would be one action, and then it would be another action to...
Right, I don't want his hands free for the next action, and then me going, trying to get it on him. That's
But
why I
it's
Oh,
was
brilliant.
That's such a good
fingies
idea,
are
though.
open. I know.
Can't blame me for trying.
No, it's fine. Like, I cannot have his fingies. I mean, I can't have him unwrapped. So, I'm gonna do a little thing called Chaos Bolt.
All right.
Gosh.
And we are going to do it at 2nd level. Okay. Roll. He takes... oh no, I don't hit. It's a 17.
17 to hit.
Yeah. That's not going to be enough.
Yeah. Tried, guys.
Yeah.
Should have ran up and hit him.
That brings us to Eyvin. Eyvin, what are you doing?
Keep punching him.
What the fuck is your problem?
Do it. Roll your punch.
Do it.
It's a natural 16 plus 7.
I think that's going to be enough to do it.
Okay, that's 5.
All right. So as you connect with his nose, it kind of snaps a little bit, and you can kind of feel that crunch of his nose breaking. And he takes that 5 damage, and
Talk, you weird person!
you come across, and he kind of looks up. He says, I like this one. No, he doesn't point because his hands are tied down.
If he did, I'd be like, great!
Back.
Yoink! He pulls it out and goes boop, and then puts it back in.
No, like Eyvin looks behind, you guys ooh, what the fuck?
fuck what?
Do I just keep hitting him?
Yes!
Afraid so.
Bonus action.
Works for this guy. Probably strong.
That's another natural 16. And that's another 5 damage.
Okay. You punch him again, and he just kind of laughs it off. He does take the damage. You can feel it connecting, and you can feel like you are
weird.
punching him, but he
I'm uncomfortable.
does not
I'm
seem
out.
to be worried about it.
I'm uncomfortable with this.
And that brings us to his turn. And you see a silvery mist kind of start to kind of waft out of the
Uh-oh.
webs and everything
Webs.
and kind of wrap around him.
Uh-oh.
And then the mist just kind of goes out towards where the door is at. And then he kind of reappears behind everyone in the door.
Damn it.
And he says, "It's been a wonderful evening, and I'm sure I'll see you again. But I have things to do, so I will bid you adieu." And he bows, and the misty step, he turns into that mist again, and it begins to leave out the door. You can see it is leaving. It is still outside the door. He only makes it out about 5 feet past the door in this misty
Counterspell!
speed. You casting counterspell?
Yes!
Okay. So as he's beginning to turn into mist, you counterspell, and he's like, fair enough. And he's going to turn around and attempt to leave. So he's going to get 5 feet just walking.
He just keeps fucking walking.
Why is everyone we meet in Barovia a fucking asshole?
Rahadin is the asshole. Not besides Strahd, he is the asshole of this game.
So you
love
can
him.
see him, because he's only got about 30 feet of movement, so you can see him walk out the door and walk towards the northern part of Valakki as he's heading north.
We're gonna keep punching.
It is, if you want to pursue him, it would be Rikki's turn after that, so that is up to you.
That Rikki.
Well, we probably shouldn't.
I used the counterspell for nothing? I should have used the counterspell when he was getting out of the web, but I didn't know that's what he was doing!
Yeah.
Little fuck!
Too dangerous.
Who the fuck was that?
Rahadin?
That means nothing to me. How does he know you?
We were childhood friends.
Rikki, this is not the time to lie to any of us about anything.
It's no lie.
Agent of this guy.
He has always been hungry for power, and he's been busy, I guess. It's not a lie.
Can I get a drink? Is the
Can you-
bartender over there?
The bartender is still cowering under the bar, but he is
I was
there.
gonna walk up and just kind of like,
Are you hurt, sir? Who's under the bar?
No, I'm good. Is everyone else alive?
Yes. No one
Okay.
died today.
The threat has passed.
Good.
Is
Oh,
this guy going to be mad at us?
I think he is already
This
mad
guy
at you.
started
Is
it.
he not?
What?
He did started.
We punched Rahadin.
Don't. I
wait.
wouldn't worry about that.
punch. Okay, but I. Can I please have another drink?
Of course, and he
And he's like rubbing his like sternum.
Where he got punched.
Here,
I
on
I'm
the
gonna-
house.
I'm gonna put a hand on Eyvin and give him 10 10 points of
Butterflies?
healing.
Oh yeah, sure.
Echo like calls over Copy and is just like petting their head like nervously. There's just soot everywhere.
You're just petting the soot down.
Just fucking everywhere.
They are very strong. It hurt a lot. I mean, not a lot. I mean, like I was very surprised that they were able to.
Took a lot of hit.
No.
Rahadin did.
Yes, he did. It was weird. I did not like that
Screams.
feeling.
Screams.
What the fuck was that? Yeah.
You did a lot of good punches. This really 1-2.
Thank you. I did
Can
a lot.
Can I get a drink as well?
Oh, yes,
Oh,
yes,
yes.
absolutely. On the house. Anyone who helps move Rahadin out of my establishment is... You are an honored guest tonight. All drinks
your name?
on the house. I forgot my name for a second. Hold on, just a second. Because it is an important name.
I mean, he was just so
Fine.
startled. There's just so much going on.
You noticed me, senpai?
Shit, what is it?
I have a couple guesses.
There it is.
Wake up, Jinkerheimer Schmidt.
Erwin. My name is Erwin.
Erwin.
Martikov.
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 Cove, yes. Like the cove of a cove
What?
where you park with the boats and...
Winery.
Martikov, yes.
With-
Yes, I am...
Wizards of Wine.
Yes, that
Wizards
is
of
my
Wine.
family, yes. It is why I get the grape mash so cheap.
Oh,
There's a secret ingredient in my grape mash, though. Don't tell my family; they would not appreciate me messing with their.
is it peppers?
formula.
The drugs?
No. I am an upstanding citizen of Barovia.
We both turned to look at Rikki like, wait a
That's a
minute.
quick jump, Jesus!
He said it was a secret.
It could be just peppers. I think it's just peppers.
It is a special pepper that I pick from the church. The peppers grow around the gravestones. I call them death bells.
Ooh.
Okay.
It sounds very
Don't worry,
Barovia.
they are very safe. I can attest to their safety. I've had this
I
many
was-
times.
I was more worried about you getting haunted.
Echo quietly makes the sound of a bell and is happy that they're not casting a spell so that they can actually make the sound of the bell instead of it coming out like a scream.
Yes, it dong. Yes, death bells. Yes, just like that.
Bong, bong.
So why is that person an asshole?
Oh yes, Rahadin I think it's just in his nature. He is Strahd's second hand? No.
Second hand?
Right hand man.
This guy may be mad. We punched second in hand.
I don't
But he
think
started
Strahd will be
it.
mad about it, because Rahadin kind of looks for fights. He enjoys. I think the word is sadist. Sadist. He is a sadist.
If he the
Strahd,
Him.
just say his fucking name.
if Strahd knows anything about him, he would not be surprised.
Yes, he has been here in Barovia for a very long time, serving Strahd many generations.
To how long?
Oh, as long as I can remember.
Drow? Elf?
He is of elven descent, yes. I'm not exactly sure, but there are stories about what he has done to his own people, and I tell you, Rahadin is not a man to be trifled with.
Echo kind of slowly looks at Rikki.
I also look at Rikki.
I also look at Rikki, but I don't know why we're all looking at Rikki, but it's just like everyone just
And I say in Ricky's voice, he was a childhood friend.
Echo.
You were friend? How old? How
Time
long
is-
have you
is-
been in Barovia?
Not long.
4 days.
You've been here for 4 days.
Something like that.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. I'm not exactly sure. I have never left Barovia, but people tell me that time outside of Barovia works completely different. I once knew
Apparently.
a person who left, and when they returned, they said that they were not older, they were younger and something. I'm not sure what's going on
Who left?
with that. Oh, I knew a friend that was a part of the Vistani camp just north of here in the Isle. Some of them know how to leave, but it is a temporary thing, supposedly. It takes a lot of energy and a lot of sacrifice is what they call it. I'm not sure what that means.
Sacrifice?
Sacrifice is what they call it. I don't know what that entails, as I've never gotten the nerve to leave Barovia temporarily. If you come back, what's the point, right? You might as well just be stuck here like the rest of us. But I have something for you, please. Let me... And he bends down into the back part of the bar, and you can kind of hear them rifling around. And it takes him about a minute, and he comes back up and he says, I feel like this might, since you were so kind to get rid of Rahadin from my establishment tonight, and you seem like you are heroic adventurers and very courageous, and perhaps doing some things for Barovia that others have not been able to do. I have a gift for you from Rex. And slides a little brooch across, and it looks really beautiful. It's got this jade green. It looks like a scarab beetle, and the little things on the back are green, and then it's got this onyx black colored like outline, and the head is onyx.
I want to look at it.
It is.
What is it?
It's pretty nice. It's actually a scarab of protection.
Ooh.
Echo, you fucking need that, man. You are squishy.
What?
Saying.
Okay. What does it do?
I was not
Gonna
prepared.
learn
I don't
today.
have that up. Scarab of protection.
Guys, we didn't get cookies and milk. We fucked up.
What?
We fucked up. We didn't get cookies and milk. We have pajamas on, but we have cookies
Oh,
and
no
milk.
cookies and milk.
We fucked up, guys.
I could go make cookies real quick.
It's not the same.
Also, real quick,
I mean, it would take like
Wait,
10
that's-
minutes.
A 10-minute commercial break, and then
Yeah. We're back to cookies.
Oreos, if you want to sponsor us, that'd be cool.
send us
That's
all.
some little Debbie's over here.
There you
Like,
go. So your scarab of protection requires attunement, but once it's attuned, it is a beetle-shaped medallion that provides 2 benefits while it is on your person. You have advantage on saving throws against spells, and it has 12 charges that if you fail a saving throw against a necromancy spell or a harmful effect originating from an undead creature, you can use your reaction to expend 1 charge and turn the failed save into a successful one.
thank you.
After the 12
Interesting.
charges, the scarab crumbles into powder and is destroyed.
okay, so it doesn't recharge. It only has 12 uses.
Right.
Do you guys mind?
I'm sure they don't.
Oh, Lance brought me a drink, and it is, whoa.
Can you tell Lance to bring me a drink?
Same.
Me too.
Oi.
Hey, boy!
Oi.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, my cousin Rex, he gave this to me and said that I would know what to do with it when the time came. And I have a feeling that this is the right time and you are the right people.
Davian said same thing. And I kind of like rifle through and I pull out the scroll. The
Oh, yes.
scroll thing from Justinia.
It's funny. It's almost like fate is intervening in this this situation. If you believe in that sort of thing. Me, I think we're all just stuck here.
Divination magic.
I have
Sure.
a question for you, sir.
I will do my best to answer.
Do you know where the Greylocks are?
Oh, the Greylocks have not been around for a long time. You might be able to find them at the church.
The church?
Yes, they have lost their home. But
Oh,
if any of them are still left, you'll probably find them in the church.
okay. Thank you.
There's a specific name to the church, but I do not recall it off the top of my head. It is
Say.
St. Andrew's.
Andrew?
Yes.
Yeah, St. Andrews.
Okay. Do you have any rooms open here?
Of course. Of course. Would you like multiple rooms, or are you all sharing a room?
We are very good at sharing rooms.
Okay. I can give you one or two.
I look at my group. 1 or 2 rooms, guys. Well,
Best if we don't split up.
How
Probably.
many beds?
how many beds?
Well, I have a room with 2 queen-size beds, and I have one with a king.
One big bed!
Gonna get comfortable tonight, guys. Wink.
Me and Rikki are just gonna stay in the wagon. You guys go have fun.
Oh,
I mean, just keep watch. You go.
No. We'll take 2 queen beds.
Okay.
Ah.
Very well. It's on the house tonight. If you're staying longer than one night, I will have to charge you. It's a gold a night.
Okay.
But I can give you tonight for free.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Rahadin is such an ass.
I'm writing that down.
He hits like one too.
I wouldn't know. I've never pissed him off.
I didn't either. I was just standing here.
I don't. I will abstain from this conversation, but I did see you interrupt him. It's when it comes to Rahadin, it's best to just run away.
Oh, we don't
That
remember.
sounds absolutely sad.
Yes, well, Barovia is a sad place, is it not?
I feel like maybe you should put a little effort. You guys seem to just roll over a lot.
We have fought before. It doesn't ever end well.
That what happened.
Most
with
of us.
Shilo?
Yes, that is used often as an example. And most of us have followed that example, but he kind of leans in. I have heard rumors that there is a group of adventurers wandering around Barovia inspiring hope.
I hope we meet them.
I wink at him.
I bet they'll be a lot nicer.
Who
And,
could that
we
be?
could help. We could join forces, and we can both together take on this endeavor of what are we doing?
I was
Saving
referring to you.
Barovia. Yeah, Eyvin. It's us.
Oh!
We're bringing hope to the people. Maybe.
Rumors are
Bringing hope to
spreading.
people?
Maybe.
Rumors often aren't true, I see. But regardless, rumors are spreading.
Believe we're gonna help
Never
them.
meet your
Called
heroes,
out.
kids. Never meet your heroes.
Oh. What time of day is it, Joe?
It is probably about 9 o'clock in the evening at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna look at my friends and go, in the morning, if you guys wouldn't mind, I would like to go to the church.
We could run there for exercise.
Oh.
Sure.
Or speed walk.
I'll carry you, Echo.
Okay.
You want to carry Rikki? That'll add weight to your run.
I think Rikki is more than capable of running by themselves. High five.
Okay.
You're right.
I'm gonna go get some of our stuff from the cart and take it up to our room.
Okay.
Shilo,
Yes.
cup.
Ooh, cup. Yes, I pull it out of my bag, hand it to you.
Quiet. And like I motion to be subtle about it.
Yeah.
So I
The two of you need to
I'll-
roll a perception check for me, please.
The two of us?
Mhm.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I'm not a rogue.
Perception.
Every time there's a perception check, I miss being a rogue. 11.
I'm very bad at these too. 16.
Or 4 spellcasters.
Okay.
I noticed nothing with a 16. Oh no.
Cool.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, give me the drugs. We don't have the drugs kind of thing. I'm like, just like, don't make a big show of it kind of deal. And
I just hand you my bag so that you can pull out whatever
Okay.
you want. Yeah.
and I do. I pull it and kind of hold it under my poncho and hand you back the other. Upstairs.
Okay. I hand you the key.
Okay. And I'm gonna go upstairs and start ritual casting Identify on this motherfucker.
Okay. So you head upstairs, and your room is immediately to the left as you come up the stairs, and then there's another room just south of that in the hallway, and then the hallway kind of turns to the west, and there are several doors that way, but they all seem to be locked and shut.
Look at the number. Look at the doors. Try and find the one I'm supposed to be in.
Yeah, you immediately find it. It's the first door that you come to. And as you open the door, it is a nice room with two queen beds on each side of the room. There is a nightstand in the middle of the beds, and there is a window looking outwards towards the east.
I want to look out the window.
Okay. As you look out the window, you see the rest of Valakki. You can see there's a road that kind of loops around from where the tavern kind of goes. It goes around the back of the tavern. There's some buildings there, and you can kind of see it connect to the main road that goes through Valakki. And you can see all the way down to the wall that surrounds Valakki. And then you can kind of see a little bit south of that, there is another iron gate that leads to the west outside of the town. You can also kind of turn your head a little bit as you're looking out and see that there's a road that leads north. And you can see that there's also a gate to the north. And past the wall, you can see, because you're on the second level, you're kind of able to see up a little bit over the wall. You can see the lake, and you can see a dock. There is currently no ferry at the dock. But you can see where the ferry that you would take to get to that island docks at.
Okay. I'm gonna open it because can I open the window?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna open it and just see if I can hear that singing we heard in Kresik.
Okay. As you kind of listen, you hear the town as it's still kind of settling down. There's still chitter chatter from around. There's still people riding horses into the stable, so you can hear the hoof prints, and you can start to hear owls hooting in the distance outside of Valakki.
I think of Barry.
Aww,
Oh.
Son.
my baby.
But at this point,
That-
you do not hear any singing.
Okay. I'll hoot a little bit in honor of Barry, and then I'll close it back.
Okay. And there's a little hook latch that kind of latches to keep it closed.
Alright, I guess I'll just sit in the floor and start casting Identify.
Okay. So you're casting. What is everybody else doing for the hour that takes to do?
I'm going to go board our horses just so that like we're not just leaving them out at night, and I guess have our cart put away as well for
Okay.
now.
There is a small like kind of shed in the back of the inn that you can store the cart in.
Okay.
I mean, it belongs to his family, so.
It does. That's why I was like, and then after gathering our stuff, I will come inside and go upstairs.
Okay. You find the door is shut but unlocked.
Okay.
And
You
then
come in and Echo's just doing this mumbo jumbo shit.
That's fine. When I come in, I'm going to draw the protection symbol on the door on the inside of it. With I think I have something I can draw with. I don't want
Like
to
a
I have
date.
I have chalk in my bag if you want.
Okay, yeah. I'll take and we know that from earlier whenever we protected all of Krezik. I grab the chalk from you
I mean,
and
I probably used it to like draw some runes to do identify.
yeah, and I'll
Something.
put the protection rune on the door and then probably under the window.
Okay.
I thought Joe froze for a minute. I was like, did my internet go out? It was very still.
So peaceful, so still.
All right. And Eyvin, Rikki, what are you two doing?
Horsing around.
Drafting around?
Long-necked horse around.
If you're downstairs and you're drinking, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. If you're doing that for the whole hour.
Oh God, Eyvin.
It's been a while since we had. I deserve this.
Yeah. It's been a day.
It was a day.
Hey, it's a check or save.
Save.
Even better. That's 25.
Okay. So you're able to go the whole hour drinking at a steady pace without, getting to the point where you start throwing it up or anything.
Does anyone want to drink?
But as soon as you stand up, the room is going to spin and you're going to feel it.
Oh, I'm ready. I love that. That's my favorite part of drinking, where you're like, this is okay because it tastes so good and it's not that bad and I like I made bad decisions.
Rikki, what are you doing? Are you down there?
Philo, control your boy. Yeah, I think Rikki spent a little bit of time with
First of
Eyvin
all.
down there. First of all. Definitely had a couple of drinks, but didn't spend the whole hour. I think they went out. Is there any sort of I know a lot of things in Barovia are depressing and dead. Is there any gardens or shrubbery or anything around? Just peaceful places.
You do find in the courtyard there is what appears to be an old garden, and it's got a lot of bushes, but there's no greenery on it. It looks kind of like a desert-styled garden where there's some green, but it's very sparse and very bare.
Yeah, they're gonna head over there and just kind of, if there's people around, they're gonna shy away from them and just go and kind of crouch down and mess with the plants a little, take a little snip, take out a little journal and write. Right.
Okay. There is one couple in the courtyard sitting down, and they're just kind of looking at each other, and they're kind of chit-chatting. They seem kind of like they're awkward as you're there. And then there's people that are walking by the courtyard, but that's it. Okay. Nobody else in the courtyard as you're kind of snipping and writing.
Okay, I'm curious. I don't know. I'm gonna scoot by them and see if are they courting?
They are attempting to, yes.
Adorable.
You are such a creep.
I just want to know.
It's very awkward because you're present, and you can tell that the female is sitting there, kind of just waiting for something to happen, and the male is very nervous and anxious.
Aww.
and kind of just talking. It's a beautiful night, isn't it? Yeah, it's a wonderful night to be out, and so how's your mom?
We've all been
my
there.
God. No, we haven't.
No.
I've never dated, so
No. Don't.
I was
a trap.
a girl,
No.
so, you know.
Fair enough. Just cut to the chase, man. It's
Just kiss her already.
You see him go completely pale. He's already ashen skin, but the ash color, the gray is gone. He's just completely white. He looks like a ghost at this point. And he's like, and he gets up and he starts running.
Oh no!
Go get your man.
Oh, what the fuck?
What?
In your head, Rikki, you just hear Shiloh's voice going, "What have you done?"
I tell her to go get her man, and then I go walking off really fast. Little legs.
As you
I
look,
feel like
Time.
Rikki doesn't hear Shiloh's voice. Rikki hears a voice that they've never heard, but belongs to Nora.
Oh yeah.
You done?
What have you done?
Can't take you guys anywhere.
Not
Rikki,
hard.
as you're walking back, you kind of look and you do see that the lady has gotten up and is chasing after the man. And
Good. 10 out of 10. I'll go back up to the room now.
okay,
I'm satisfied.
so you go up to the room. Eyvin, you're kind of wibbly wobbly up to the room. And,
Should I help him?
No, I'm.
Okay.
I can do it. I'm just
I'm
thinking
not enough
about it.
tonight. I see.
I'm thinking about it, and I'm gonna think very hard from right here. And when I'm done thinking about it, I will make the next step up the stairs.
This is almost too real, Cat.
Hey. I was a military police officer. I used to go to parties and then go to work and then come back to said party later on and be like, hey guys, you're being too loud. Weird time.
So you get upstairs finally, and this is about the time that you finish your identify ritual, and you get a sense that this cup is a cultist cup that has the effect
Ugh.
that when certain liquids are poured into it and being drunk from it, you are under the charm effect.
Okay, well that pertains to the other idea I just had. In it. Okay, my idea is once I learn that, I remember that I didn't ever go back to go like get a sample of what he poured out. So I want to I want to take like a little vial, like a little like glass, like little potion bottle or something like something like from like one of the potion health potions we've used or something, and give it to Copy. And tell Copy to go try and get a sample of like either if liquid if they can, or like the mud or something where the guy poured out the liquid.
Okay, yeah, Copy. Eat, dookie dookie, and flies off.
Oh my god! Oh, that was such a ridiculous movie.
Eat, Copy. Whee!
Oh my god.
Smacks into the window and then
Oh my gosh.
Echo panics and opens the window.
then hops up and flies out the window.
Coffee's drunk too.
Now they are.
So it takes about a half an hour for Copy to go get that and come back. Is anybody doing anything in that half hour? Can't hear you, Dragon. And we're back. So, yeah, we've fixed our audio issues, right? Right, Shilo?
Yes.
And you wanted to do something specific within that half-hour frame,
Yes,
so go ahead and share that with everyone.
I was writing in my journal, like Shilo always does, and waiting for Eyvin.
Okay.
Oh no. You're gonna yell at me.
No, I'm not. She's worried.
Why?
We're drinking a lot.
I'm fine!
So the half-hour passes, and Copy comes back, and did you leave the window open, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not letting poor Copy smash their head again.
This Copy flies in and
Poor bird.
almost misses and hits the wall, but adjusts and then flies around and...
And I'm just like, making like bird noises at him, just be like, you okay, dude? What the hell?
shakes, and this ash just falls off, and you can kind of see it kind of like this clump falls from where the eyes would be at. And he hops up and drops the vial in front of you.
Hold on, a zombie bird. Hey. Okay. Just looking at it, kind of, touching it, is it actually, did they actually manage to get a liquid sample, or is it like muddy?
It's it's very, it's a thick mud, but there's not a lot of dirt involved in this mud concoction. You can see that it's very thick and viscous and red.
Because there was a little bit of globule at the bottom, and it was very thick.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of dirt kind of mixed in there, but it's mostly the fluid, the little globule fluid.
Yeah, can I make like an Arcana check or something just by looking at it, testing it, not necessarily tasting it, but just like
Yes, you can. Roll Arcana.
scientifically. 18 plus 7, 25.
Okay. You definitely get the sense that this is a magical fluid. This is something that's been affected. It's not just an ordinary liquid. It's definitely got magical properties to it.
I guess I will cast Identify with a spell slot since hopefully we're not getting into any more bar fights tonight. I'll use a spell slot to cast Identify to avoid staying up too late to find out what it is.
Okay. So you cast Identify, and you get an immediate reaction to this. This is definitely a life-draining magical fluid. It's almost like when you drink this, it takes your life from you. It's like a vampiric solution.
Does there
What a
seem
dick
does-
thing to do.
does there seem to be a source that it sends the life to?
You're able to identify that it does kind of transfer the life energy to something, but you can't really tell because it's not connected to anything, that it will drain the life force from this individual that drinks it, and cause them to kind of dehydrate to the point where they become like mummified almost.
Which is kind of lines up with what we saw happen to.
In fact, you get the sense that the liquid itself is what drains it, and this little the thick viscous thing seems to be like that's kind of the storage for this life energy.
So it's almost
Because
like they
Identify
drink-
can immediately tell you what something does and what something is, right?
It's like they drink it and then it forms into a thicker kind of liquid.
Right, like they drink the liquid and it kind of drains that, and then this like whatever backwash or whatever is kind of like pulled into there, and that life energy turns into this like lava lamp type solution inside the liquid that settles towards the bottom.
No!
No, God, no.
I didn't. I stopped.
Oh. It's such an Eyvin thing to do. Eyvin will do it, though.
For science?
For science, Eyvin will do it just because you told him.
No.
Did you do it, Eyvin?
I
I'm
I'm not letting
drunk.
Eyvin hear this right now.
I'm drunk and like barely making it through the door.
Eyvin's crawling in the room.
Pretty much. And he is laughing, and he's just gonna lay there at the door.
Okay.
No! Echo, I don't know what you're trying to put in your mouth, but no.
Like the dogs. What do you have in your mouth?
No! No! I grab her hand. Their hand.
Yeah, so you grab their hand, and there's a little globule of something on their hand.
I hold it out like towards your face.
What is this?
Life? Question mark?
Do you want me to try it? Then what? Wait, no!
For science?
No!
For magic? Science?
No!
At this point, you hear a ruckus downstairs.
It's not me. I'm here.
Strahd's gonna steal another one of our bartenders!
It sounds more organic, more like something that's going on downstairs, like rough housing or something. It doesn't sound aggressive. It just sounds like chairs are being moved and people are being rowdy.
Oh, I'm missing the fun of the things. I'm going down
No,
there.
I put Eyvin into bed. I'm holding
No,
Echo.
you
I
are not.
drag Eyvin and I throw him on the bed.
He is very upset of how strong you are in comparison to him now, and he is
Copy.
an entire grump the entire way.
Copy, go see.
Oh, yes. Copy, go see.
Copy, go see.
but you're not putting this in your mouth.
What?
Don't worry about it, Eyvin. Go to sleep.
I do not want to sleep. I want to know what is happening.
Copy, go see. And I'll close my eyes and look through their eyes.
Okay. And the door is open because Eyvin is was in it.
Halfway through, yeah.
Copy flies down, and you see that there's a group of 4 to 5 people who seem to be kind of pushing an individual out of the tavern, and you can see that. Are you also hearing through Copy or just?
Yeah,
seeing?
I can hear and see. I can't hear. I am deaf to what's going on around me, but with Copy, I can see and hear.
Okay, so Copy and you are hearing this argument. You're not allowed in here. We told you you're not allowed in here. And you see them ushering this individual dressed in a black robe with a kind of preacher-type beacon-style hat, almost very similar to the individual that you met when you first come in. And they're ushering him out. And you can hear the bartender, "Your kind aren't welcome here, and you know it."
I'm gonna have Copy follow the robe dude.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull out. Pushing person downstairs outside. Kicking out. You're not allowed in here. Your kind is not allowed in here. I repeat.
Rude. Well, can we look out the window? Does it look down on the out?
Robes. Like marionettes.
Oh, we should.
You
Goblet.
sleep.
Goblet. Cult. Used for
fuck.
cult. Robes.
I
For
let go
cults?
of your hand. Please don't put that in your mouth.
What are we not putting in mouths?
Echo.
Of course we're not.
I hold your
in our
hand
mouths.
again. No.
What is a cult?
It's a group of. It's.
Religious. Associated with bad things.
Psychos.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
So as you're looking out the window, Shilo, you can see to the east. You can see kind of the main road, and you do see an individual who is traveling door to door and knocking on doors that matches the description.
Is that the one that Copy's following?
And Copy is not following that one.
Oh, that's a different one.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you want me to go check out this
Mm-hmm.
guy? Will you not put this in your mouth while I'm gone? I look at Rikki. Don't let her put this in her mouth.
Are you going alone?
It's fine. I'll be fine.
I watch Eyvin.
I beefy girl.
I have a question.
You watch Eyvin. Rikki,
wait.
you watch Echo. I'll be right
Echo,
back.
watch Eyvin.
No, I don't need to be.
Eyvin, shut up! And I leave.
I don't like being yelled by.
I'm gonna go downstairs
Okay.
and go out the door.
Eyvin is going to be pout pout fish.
Okay. As you
manhandled and yelled at.
as you walk out the door, you see the road to the main road goes east and west along the center of town, and you can look to the east and see this individual has left the building that you saw him at and is moving to the building further east, right next to where the road kind of goes north and loops around. So this is kind of the last building before he takes that road north.
Okay.
And disappears from sight.
Okay.
Is Copy still following him?
Copy is not following that one.
Oh, that's the other guy. That's the other guy.
One, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna walk over to him and go, sir.
Okay, as you approach, he finishes knocking on the door and he turns. Yes, can I help you?
I'm new to town. I'm kind of wondering what's with the robes.
Ah, yes, these are the robes of Saint What's-Her-Face, goddammit.
Andrew?
See what's her face?
Yes.
Joe looking at notes all night tonight. What's that name?
Valakki is a very crowded town, and there's a lot of stuff in
There's
Valakki.
a lot of shit in Valakki. Holy crap.
These are the robes of Saint Androl. Would you like a brochure?
Yes, I would. Thank you.
Ah, fantastic. You are one of strong heart and will. And he hands you this little pamphlet. It's a one-sided. There's no folding of this thing. It's just like this one little thing. And
Adorable.
you can see there's a drawn image of the church that you passed on the way to Blue Water Inn, with the little gravestones in front of it. And it's the church that, what's his name?
Erwin?
Yes, Erwin. Thank you. Horrible. Dragon, you're rubbing off on me. It's the church that Erwin told you the Grey Skulls might be found at. Grey Skulls.
Oh, okay.
Grey,
I was like, oh.
Grey Locks. By the power of Grey Skull.
By the power of Grey Skull.
Oh my god.
I will sit down and go, oh, do you know any Greylocks?
Oh, yes. It is rather unfortunate, but I'm glad we could be there for them. Would you like me to take you to them?
Yes.
Very well. Follow me. And he kind of turns around and begins walking. He goes to the main road and takes at that point it would be a right, and he heads west. And he passes the Blue Water Inn and passes quite a few houses on the way back and gets to the church on the western side of Valakki. And, yes?
Like, maybe 2 minutes after Shilo's walked outside.
Okay, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, cool. Okay.
As you're approaching the church, you see that this stone church is surrounded on 3 sides by gravestones, and there's a little path that goes into the church. And he opens this little iron waist-high gate, opens it up, and kind of wanders back off the trail to the left side, the western side of the church, and kind of leads you back into the side part of the church and says, "If you need anything, I will be inside." And he turns around and begins to walk back towards the front trail that leads into the church, leaving you standing in a graveyard with gravestones on the western side of the church. We'll come back to you in a second.
Okay.
I'm within 10 feet of Rikki, correct?
Yes.
So that's a 21.
Okay. So you get this sensation as you put it on your tongue. It kind of gives you a tingly sensation, and it kind of feels like it goes down your throat, and it begins to make your whole head tingle.
Ooh. Echo shivers and like flips up.
And you get a sense, like, it's not a voice in your head. It's not something like, it's just, you get a sense of, I should go check out the church. And then it washes out, like you shake it off. You just, oh, I'm fine. And the tingling sensation kind of dissipates and goes away.
Odd.
Odd?
Odd.
You also feel a little bit dehydrated at this point.
Odd. And I kind of like, I show the sample of stuff. Told me, go to church.
What church? Here church?
Yes, here church. St. Andrews.
I look at Eyvin.
Oh, now
my head.
everyone wants to know what I want to do. I was told to lay down and go to sleep.
Are you? Is Eyvin
Lay
asleep?
down. Lay down. Go to sleep.
I'm sleeping.
Sleeping.
He is well protected. Did you want to go to the church?
I want want to go to a church, but Shilo is going to be coming back, and I need to tell her about. Well, when I remember, I will be telling her. You will see. I'm gonna tell her.
Should wait for Shilo.
Yeah.
Because we don't know that she's at the church.
Okay.
Shithead.
So am I.
I should get the water.
At this point, Copy returns. And telepathically, you get the message that the individual that Copy was tracking went to the church and went inside the back door.
Copy. Robed man. St. Andros.
Yeah.
I'm like repeating to Rikki, and I guess Eyvin, even though Eyvin is very much.
I take a blanket and kind of cover Eyvin and give him a pat.
He's grumpy, but he says thank you.
Okay.
I was having such a great time until she ruined it.
I love you, cat.
Poor guy.
I don't get to hit anything. Drinking's not even fun. She's ruining my life, man.
You go find Shilo. I watch Eyvin.
Maybe that might be best.
Take Copy.
You sure?
Mhm.
I put out an arm to Copy.
Copy. Help Rikki.
Eat, doogie, doogie.
Oh my god.
Eat. Copy.
I love them.
Yeah, and they land on your arm and then kind of walk up to your shoulder, and leaving these little trails of soot.
We'll be back soon. With Shilo.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go.
So you head down the stairs and head towards the church. Shilo, you are in the western part of the graveyard. What would you like to do?
I guess I'm gonna start looking at gravestones.
Okay. So as you're going through, there's a bunch of names and dates on these. The dates don't look recent. These are pretty old gravestones. And none of the names really ring a bell until you get further south towards the back of this gravesite. There's like 5 in the very back that are kind of lined up. And you get over there and you kind of glance up and you do see Greylock. And there are 5 names. And the last one, over by a tree, is Umbra Greylock.
Oh.
I sit down next to the tree and I'm just like, so I guess you are from Barovia. I put a hand on the headstone and just kind of sit there for a little bit. I am going to do a divine sense to make sure there's no undead within 60 feet of me.
Okay.
I don't want to get killed.
You cast your divine sense, and you kind of get this pulse that goes out from you. It's kind of like sonar, it just kind of pulses out, and if anything comes back, it pings, backwards, and it's kind of like echolocation, and it pings outwards. And from the western side, and the northern side, and the southern side, there's no response. But next to you, where the church is at, you get a sense that there are definitely a ton of undead as it pings back.
Like in the church?
Yeah, you're right next to the church, and it's definitely like it's pinging back real close right next to, so you can assume safely that it would be in the church, because as you walked by the other side, and you didn't see anything but gravestones on the other side of the church.
Right. Okay. Is Umbra's wife and kids' names on any of these gravestones?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it just his?
Yeah, it's
They're
all of
all
them.
there. I don't know how long you've been gone. Or when you got back to Barovia. But I will be back, because I have to go warn my friends. And I stand up and start leaving the graveyard. Keeping an eye out, making sure that nobody's trying to follow me or surprise attack me.
Okay. As you walk down, you get around the church and you get to that path that leads out to the main road. You kind of curve around and you see Rikki coming down the main road towards the church with Copy on their shoulder.
I shake my head and I'm like, go back.
I'll just stop.
Stop and wait outside the gate. So you come outside the gate and meet up with Rikki.
Yeah, and I link arms with them and start walking back to the tavern.
Where are we going?
We're going back to the tavern because there's undead in that church.
How many?
Did I get a sense of how many there were?
You got a sense that there were a lot. You didn't get an exact number, but it's probably more than 10.
A lot. More than 10. Also, I found Umbra.
What does that mean for us? You.
What do you mean? Finding him? Nothing, because he's dead. But, we have bigger things to worry about if there's a church full of undead.
Yeah.
But currently, we should not be alone fighting that. We'll need the rest of our group. Plus, I feel like we should get some rest after meeting Lord Fuckwad earlier today. Your
Can't
bestie,
argue with that.
Your bestie, Lord Fuckwad.
Don't rub it in. I'm gonna give Copy a little pet and kind of motion that they should go over to sit on Shiloh's shoulder instead.
Yeah, so Copy kind of hops over onto Shiloh's shoulder and nuzzles up, and now there's a black soot mark on your face.
Fine, I'm dark-skinned anyway.
So soon just take a piece of charcoal and just...
Yeah, and we're gonna go back, and as soon as we're out of eye shot of the church, I'm fucking running. We're not doing this.
Okay. So you get back to the tavern, and as you enter, the bartender is wrapping up and kind of closing down, as it's now 10:30, 11 o'clock, and most people kind of go their separate ways and get into bed around midnight-ish here in Valakki, as you kind of see people kind of dispersing and going around.
Sorry to bother you. Do you just have some water I could get real quick?
Oh, absolutely. Are you okay? He pours.
Yeah, I'm fine. We just have a very drunk man upstairs.
Ah, yes, here. Oh, would you like the juice?
The juice?
Yes, if you have a drunk individual with you, we could mix up the juice and they will sober up real fast.
The juice.
Yes.
What's in the juice?
You don't want to know, but it works and it is safe.
Okay. Well, we're gonna let him sleep it off a little bit tonight.
Okay.
And if he's still very out of it tomorrow, I will hit you up for the juice.
Yes, if it is your half friend there, then I will make sure the juice is ready in the morning.
Okay. Thank you very
He was having
got
a
the hookup.
great time.
Thank you so much. And then I will go back upstairs with Rikki.
Okay. So you go upstairs, and Copy is sitting on Shiloh's shoulder, and kind of as soon as you walk through the door, Copy will leave your shoulder and land on Echo's shoulder.
Shilo.
I put down the water for next to Eyvin before just kind of like falling on the bed, very sad.
Shilo.
Yeah,
Tasted stuff.
I'm glad you're not dead.
Told me go to church.
Yeah, I did go to the church. Bad stuff there. There's undead in the church.
Oh.
Yeah. So we might have to deal with that tomorrow. And then, yeah.
Okay.
Shiloh's, like, crying now.
So there are tears.
Can help.
She shakes her head. No, you can't help.
Can help.
The crying stops, and Shiloh just looks at you.
No, she's still crying.
Okay.
She's just laying on the bed, like, face first in a pillow. Like,
Oh, look at Disney.
yeah, but she's crying over real things, not Disney princess. You
Shit.
can't marry this
Daddy,
guy after 24 hours things.
Yeah.
Echo like goes to their bag and digs and digs and digs, and like tosses a couple things to the side and pulls out one of the hibiscus flowers from Kresik. Help.
But she's still real sad. Thank you.
It's a bad time to be passed out.
All right. So the rest of the evening is somber and quiet, other than the sobs from Shiloh every once in a while, and you all fall
Put a
asleep
blanket on her.
eventually. And the evening is very, very quiet. You sleep soundly. Shiloh, you have no dreams,
Thank God.
and you sleep pretty sound. Like, you wake up in the morning feeling rested.
Puffy-eyed.
I have perhaps cried myself to sleep once and know what it feels like to wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Eyvin, you wake up and you have a massive headache. The light coming through the window in the east is almost blinding to you, making your head pound.
Oh, no. Am I still drunk?
Your body is stiff and sore and hard to move.
God, that's like when you're 30 and you just like drink. You're like, I can still hang with the boys. No, you
No.
know I fucking
So,
can't.
as he's groaning, I will shut the curtains and go downstairs to get the juice.
Okay.
So this is also a meta thing, though. Drunkenness and I think possibly hangover is considered poisoning, and therefore you can remove it with lay on hands.
You could indeed do that, yes.
I did not know that, but
going to
Save
do
your boy.
Very,
The
very
friends
sad.
I have that I played D&D with, I know this.
yeah. But I'll go get the juice.
Okay.
I'm gonna do very sad, slow, mostly face on the floor push-ups.
Shiloh, you get down and there is a pitcher, like a margarita pitcher-sized pitcher, of this red, fire engine-like red-looking liquid.
Smell
What
it.
the Bloody Mary shit is this?
It smells very peppery, very spicy.
Ooh.
Will cure him of his hangover?
There's nobody there. It's just
Oh.
It's just there.
I don't trust this, because what if Strahd just put it there in the night?
I mean, he could, but your
I
friend did
mean, he
say
could've
that he would have the
snapped-
juice ready.
He could snap
I
all of
know.
our necks in the night. That'd be dumb.
Yeah.
That'd be a little
That's
fish
no
thing
fun,
to
though.
poison us.
That's not sportsmanlike.
Okay,
I mean, also he killed children. I just if we're gonna talk about sportsmanlike, just saying.
I
Kind
will-
of dick.
I will take it upstairs and hand it to Eyvin. Drink this.
I think that as Eyvin is like doing said push-ups, Copy is like hopping, like watching him do the push-ups.
Stop mocking me. He says face down.
Drink this, Eyvin.
What
It'll help.
doesn't even like just good. They say the hair of the dog is the good idea. What does it taste like?
At first, it tastes like water.
Okay.
How much are you drinking?
I mean, I guess I'm just gonna drink. If I think it's water, I'm just
Chug,
like, this
chug,
is a
chug,
weird
chug.
water.
Okay. So it's a little thicker than water. It's kind of pulpy, but it tastes like it. There's no real taste to it as you're drinking it. And as you chug it down, about halfway through, your throat starts to kind of feel a little burn.
He's gonna stop. Look at him. What the fuck?
And then your mouth begins to salivate, and you get this like
Oh.
fiery sensation on your mouth.
I don't like this. I do not like this. What is this? He like hands her back the cup.
It's the juice to help you with your hangover.
What,
The juice.
Capital the juice.
what kind of juice is this?
And now,
You
And
can't
what is
focus on being hungover if you're focusing on your mouth being in pain.
What is hangover? What is hanging over? What is hanging over? He starts kind of freaking out a bit.
at this point, your mouth is on fire.
Oh, I don't like this.
There's water beside the bed.
Your stomach
too.
is beginning to gurgle. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Is he gonna poop?
DC 15.
Hey, that's a natural 19.
Okay.
Ooh.
Your boy.
So you're able to kind of keep things steady, but you know you have to evacuate the contents of your stomach immediately. So how are you going to react?
I'm going to the window.
You flip the window unlocked and you open the window and
Oh, no.
it comes out. Both the juice and all the wine from last night.
Oh, what a
Oh.
Because you did not eat.
What a way.
That's what Eyvin says. Is he's, oh god, oh god, that's such a waste. Someone hold my hair back.
Shiloh's doing that.
You notice, Shilo, there is somebody walking along the main road that's going north that just stops and looks and and then runs off to the
He
north.
is so upset. Eyvin is very upset about this whole entire ordeal.
After
Oh,
you're
he's
Sitting
finished,
back on the bed, just appalled. Just
Eyvin, after you're finished, you feel completely fine.
I'm so sorry, Eyvin. I didn't know
Been
that's
there.
what I did. I handed him some of the water that I got last night. I was
sometimes you just
"Drink
gotta get it
this."
out.
All of it.
Okay.
The whole thing. Like, just like it's going down his like fucking face, all of it.
Yeah.
Okay, are we ready for a run now?
Can't go to the church right now.
Why not?
It's full of undead. Umbra's buried there along with all of his kids and his wife.
Umbra, not undead.
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What if they're a vampire?
I don't don't think Umbro's a vampire.
But what if vampires... Wait, how do you know that it was undead?
I have divine sense from Sergei. And I was sitting in the graveyard and went, let's make sure I don't get attacked by zombies or other undead things.
So, but
Church?
we
Church.
should go to the church and see what kind of undead that we are potentially going to be fighting.
Church hollow?
But we should eat first.
Yes. Church hollowed?
I
Graveyard?
don't know. I don't.
Does your divine
know.
sense give you that information? Then
It
you
does.
you would know because you did your divine sense that it was not hallowed ground. It
Yeah.
felt contaminated.
Yeah. So affected by hollow spell or known the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
Odd.
Yeah.
Ropes? Cult? At church. Lots to do.
Lots to do.
And
Didn't
you
we have other things that we were also supposed to be doing?
suddenly remember that you have 11 days until your dinner invitation.
Deal with the assholes in the church. Go across the lake so that we can find your teacher. And then off to... Wait, how long is it to get to Raven's Loft?
Based on the map that you have and the information that you know how far you can travel in a 12-hour period, now you can push yourself and travel longer than that. But based on a 12-hour period, you know if you follow the main road and not go straight line path and cut through the woods, which would be very dangerous, if you follow the road, it's a 6-day trip.
It's a 6-day.
From Valakki to Castle Ravenloft.
Okay, we technically... We have 11 days, but we have to leave out of here in, 5.
Say
To
4,
actually get there.
give or take 2. Give space.
Just in case.
But I want to make sure that we get there on time, because, let's be honest, he would be very upset if we were late for dinner.
You found your people.
Yeah,
Apologies.
it's okay.
Find my people.
Yes. Hopefully we find your people in a better condition.
Thought Justinia dead. If not, much better.
But you also might find her people who can help us.
And maybe Belverzi.
Yeah.
Niku.
Remember when we did that thing outside of Krusik?
King Caius?
Yeah. Did anything happen with that? Oh, okay.
Don't know.
Okay.
Got mirror.
Yeah.
Put it away.
Okay.
Breakfast?
Yes. Let's go have a very sad breakfast.
All right.
Is it a requirement to be set?
No,
Or...
I'm just gonna be sad, Eyvin. It's okay.
Then I'm going to be sad too.
Don't have to be sad, Eyvin.
I'm sad that you're sad.
Thank you.
Finding out that your friends are not alive anymore is sad. He pats her on the hand. Just pat, pat, pat.
Okay. So you all head downstairs for a very somber breakfast, and that's where we're going to leave this episode off. So we'll pick up in the Blue Water Inn next Thursday as we have a very somber and sad breakfast. before we begin our day in Valakki.
It's gonna be hard for us to like be sad immediately when we start. Okay, everyone, shut up, be sad.
So yeah, join us next week as we begin our adventures in Valakki and find out where everybody wants to go and what everybody wants to do. There's a lot of things to investigate, a lot of information that's been thrown out there. So if you have any thoughts or suggestions for the cast, hop into the Discord.
Yeah.
And share those thoughts and
Theorize.
opinions and theories with us in the Barovia Beckons chat room. So
Theorize with us.
Yeah, we are literally on Discord dicking around all the time.
All the time.
Oh yeah.
So do that, and then we also have our friends at Demiplane are doing an amazing giveaway for a wormwood case and dice tray. So, I think it's a vault and a dice tray. So if you are a member of the Nerd Asylum community, you get extra entries just for being a member of the Nerd Asylum community. So make sure you check out demiplaneapp.com and check out their Facebook for their post. And then if you're a member of the Nerd Asylum community, you can do Get Nerdy to get 5 extra entries into that giveaway. So be sure you check that out. What else did I have? There was one other announcement. I can't remember. So I guess it'll have to wait till next time. Did you have one?
Yes.
Okay.
On top of everything that Joe just said, we also have an Instagram.
Yes,
which
we
you should
do.
follow us on.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes we post things. Recently,
Yes.
Kat has been posting a lot of things, which is great because I don't have a lot.
You can find. I've been doing a small series of things Eyvin does or likes, and it's just going to be things that Eyvin likes. And
Yes.
there might not be no context, just this.
I realized I need to because I have a really special notebook for this campaign. I need to go through and highlight my notebook and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely, it's Barovia_Beckons. Follow us there. We will be posting all sorts of stuff as we keep going through our journey through Barovia. I might post some sad thing about the Freylocks that I was hoping would be fucking alive.
Yeah.
You just saw a gravestone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe they're a vampire.
It's not on me to assume. You assumed that they're dead. You saw a gravestone and you assumed.
Don't trust anything he says. He's a DM.
I
Don't trust
know.
him. Cover your ears.
Okay. Bye.
Yeet the stream!
So yeah, join us next week. Have a great night.
Bye, guys.